Everybody, hope you're doing well. Listen, let's talk about this war, okay? The strikes on Iran. Woo! Some people think, I just heard a conversation here, and it's like, nah. Oh, well, that's what those folks over there need to live differently. That's those people's country and their culture. Unless they ask you to, let's not try to pretend, we're just kind of perfect. It's perfect over here, and we're here to show them the way. People that really think that, oh, it's bad everywhere. Hey, it's bad what's going on here. Are you kidding me? Look at the economy. People off Medicaid, Medicare, and all that. Listen, it's all about the money. It's all about the resources. It blows my mind when people choose some little Mary Poppins version. Are you really kidding me? Are you really that slow? You think we're like, oh, that's a bad country. We need to go over there and show them how it's done. It's theirs. If you look and see what is happening, it's resources. It's all about resources. Oh, if you think this is about, well, they've got bad leadership and we're going to, if the leadership didn't have any resources, my bet, we really wouldn't care. Let's be real. If the leadership did not have any resources, probably wouldn't give a darn. But it's resources. It's all about the resources. So check this out. Remember in Venezuela when they got that bad man? Yeah, but because they got the bad man, why do we have to like take over the oil? I'm trying to understand. The Batman wasn't he like a into drugs and all that, a major, oh my gosh, drug guy, and he's a Batman. Okay, but once you got the so-called Batman out of his country coming to you, snatch you out. Why'd you take the resources? Why did 30 to 50 million dollars billion dollars of oil? What did it say? Well, I saw the caption. It was going to be up under our fierce leader, the one and only DJT. Then the old man start. What you coming around for? If it's about eliminating a bad person, why do we need the oil from Venezuela? The same thing here. It's about resources. Conquer and take what you want. Today's March the 2nd. Look at this. I just Googled what's happened with oil prices. What's the effect? It says oil prices surged by 6 to 10% in early March 2026. Again, today's March the 2nd. Following U.S. Israel attacks on Iran, with Brent crude reaching over $82 a barrel. Wow. Analysts warning prices could approach $100 a barrel if supplies are severely impacted. This escalation is driving up gasoline prices and threatening to increase global inflation. My opinion, again, it's commentary. Look at this oil spike as war on Iran. Isn't it something? You think? I thought it was about just getting the bad guy. Let's not pretend. It's about just getting the bad guy. I say it's about resources, and it always has been. War costs money. In my opinion, that's what it's all about. Same thing in Venezuela. All it's like you got to be kidding. It's going to be up under our control. So then, there's always going to be evil in the world. There's evil here. I see politicians. I see stuff that's going on. You got to be kidding me. The fact that we have so many Americans who bought into the American dream, pay for all this education, yeah, now it's kind of wasted. Sorry. Yeah, but you're still on the hook for $100,000 that it took. You're kind of still on the hook for that. So, but I can't get a job. Ooh, you better find one quick. I can't find one. You're still on the hook. It's going to go on your credit. Hey, here's a chance at a job. Yeah, but you know what? You couldn't pay that money back, so now your credit's bad, so you don't qualify. That's why people are always such an uproar about the student loan forgiveness. fed into a system, yet it didn't quite work out. Oops. But hey, life goes on. Now, the quality of your life, good luck with that. I want to understand, how was this? Let's say we get all this oil, it's under our control, and then you put in, of course, you put in a GOVT that is more friendly to the powers that be. Get somebody in there that's going to agree with you. How is it going to help the American people? Is it going to restore the money needed for Medicaid and Medicare food stamps? I just saw a report. I cannot believe they're saying like over 300,000 people have been that just can't be kicked off the EBT program. Gotta be kidding me. So out of all that, I'm trying to understand, how is that going to help the American people? It's just going to help, I think, the rich oilmen, the ones at the top, and the rest will just be scraping at the bottom, scratching to survive. It's all about the resources. If that's the case, get the bad guys out and leave the resources alone. No, that's what it's all about. And you have people, maybe if they're being facetious, but want to go, well, there's some bad folks over there. I just heard the conversation. Yeah. Nah. It's bad over here too. Let's be realistic. The money. It says here, Saudi Arabia's let's see, it shut its biggest domestic oil refinery on Monday after it was targeted by Iranian drones. The wave of attacks has also led to shutdowns of oil and gas facilities across the Middle East. Energy, one of the world's top natural gas producers, halted LNG output, sending European gas prices soaring. The rich will get richer. Oil prices have already risen to their highest levels in months ahead of the latest war in the oil rich region, as traders worried about the consequences of potential military strikes on Iran. The OPEC group of oil producing countries agreed on Sunday to boost production from April in an effort to calm markets. What does this say? I'm not going to read the whole thing. If the conflict is prolonged, and in particular, if it affects actual oil supply due to disruptions to Iranian supply or to Iranian attempts to block the Strait of Hormuz, it could cause oil prices to jump, perhaps to around $100 per barrel, says William Jackson, chief emerging markets economist at Capital Economics. He said in a note to clients. Again, is it really about we see a bad guy over there and we're going to take him out? Those people, their country? Or is it about the resources? I say it's the latter. I say it's the latter. And if you think we're not going to be affected by this, we will. I'm just hoping at this point, they're saying reportedly 4 more weeks to this. Please don't come with boots on the ground. More Americans' life lost. This is what war brings. It's mean, it's ugly, it's cruel, it's deadly. And at the end of it all, somebody gets rich. Mm-hmm. Through the meanness, the cruelty, the death, the devastation, at the end of it all, somebody gets rich. Let me know what y'all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.